Hello, friends. It's me again. This is Noland, your motivational speaker, trainer, coach, counselor, advisor. Just jumping on here to affirm and to encourage you that it's possible for us to live this life and to exist in this life and exit this life and not experience all the fullness of what life has to offer. It is possible to just be a part of the status quo and to go with the flow and go with what is normal and expect that everything is going to remain exactly as we see it and exactly as it has been told to us that it should be. But then there are those of us who recognize that there is so much more, and in achieving so much more, we have to realize and understand that to embrace the more, we have to change our mindset to the place where it is clear in our hearts and clear in our thoughts that it's going to take more to achieve more. In order to get from the place of not enough and even just enough to more than enough, we have to accept the fact that there is more for us that we can achieve, that there is more that we can have than what is put on a plate and handed to us. You know, many times, especially growing up, you know, you grew up in a home where there were other people. You had your parents or significant other caregivers in the home, mother, father, grandparents, and then there were your siblings, brothers and sisters, and this could number sometimes in the various numbers from 2 all the way up to 10, and whatever was available in the home and prepared as a meal was rationed and given to everybody according to what was available. So the amount that you would receive would be dependent on the amount that was available based on what was prepared. And this could be quite a good plateful, or it could be a very small portion. But I want to let you know that after you have left home and after you have come out into the world, you don't have to live according to that pattern. It may inform the way that you economize and the way that you strategize and the way that you plan. But you can choose the amount that you want on your plate. You can choose the amount that you want to have in your the amount and the extent. You see, it has been said that it is possible to achieve exceedingly abundantly above what we are able to think, ask, or imagine, because we have an eternal force working on our behalf. We have an eternal being, an eternal God working on our behalf. And to the extent that we want His fullness to be manifested in our life is to the extent that we can have it. We can dream huge dreams and have huge results. We can dream huge thoughts and have the results of our thoughts come into manifestation like we have never seen before. And then for the small things, guess what? We don't even have to dream. You see, life takes care of the small stuff, but the big stuff we have to take care of for ourselves. And if we want to see big things, we have to create an environment. You know, many persons sit around and they say, boy, I am waiting for that day. I am waiting for my big break. I am waiting for my ship to come in. And one person said, don't wait for your ship to come in. Swim out and meet it. You know, in my country, here in Jamaica, we have cruise ships that come to the island to, you know, to bring visitors who would tour and enjoy our beautiful country. You know, the beaches, the food, the streets, and all the different attractions that exist here. And many times the ships are so huge. They are, you know, they carry thousands of people, and the harbors are not able to have them come right to the edge of the harbor many times. And sometimes what they have to do is to dock the ship out in the open water, and then small boats would go out and take the people off and bring them to shore. Many times that is what our breakthrough looks like. It is this huge, overarching, superimposing structure that comes and overshadows the borders of our life, and we have the opportunity to see it. And in seeing it, we have the opportunity to see the benefits that exist out there. Wow, what a huge ship. Wow, it must be something else going out there. Wow, if I could just get the opportunity to go on one of those boats. But guess what? It is out in the open water, and it can come no further without running aground. But you can swim to it. You can take a boat and go out to it, and you can benefit from what is on it by moving toward it. So I'm saying that to say that in order for us to achieve anything significant in life, nobody is going to take greatness and bring it to you. Greatness will never fall, never ever fall at your feet. And if it does fall at your feet, you have to have eyes, good enough eyes, to recognize that that is what has taken place and move towards it and pick it up. If you don't pick it up, then it will be only a fact that you will have to put on your conversation piece to say that greatness came to my doorstep and I didn't recognize it and I didn't pick it up. You know, recently I was hearing a conversation about three wealthy men who went to have coffee one morning, and one of the men said, I hear of a piece of land and I'm going to buy this piece of land. The property cost $3,000. Nothing between the three men. And he said, I wanted to bring my friends into this deal. I wanted them to be a part of this deal. So I just invited them to coffee to introduce them to this thing. And if three of us got in it together, 1,000 apiece, we would purchase this property. The other two men said, no, I don't think so. You know, that land is trash. That land is foolishness. But the other guy said, I don't know why, but I feel like there is a moving on the inside of me to purchase this property. So he said, you know what, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Even though you guys don't agree, I want to do this, so I'm gonna go and do it. So he went out and he purchased this piece of land, about 6 or 9 acres of property, apparently trash in everybody's eyes, but he said, I feel like I need to do this, and $3,000 is not hard for me to find. So he took the $3,000, bought the property in cash, got the title deed, and in less than 6 months, the city in which the property existed decided that they were going to put an overpass and an overpass highway, and the overpass would pass over the property that this guy had purchased. The city came to him and offered him $3 million for the property, and so his $3,000 investment became $3 million in 6 months. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, 3 men had the opportunity to capitalize on an opportunity that could have meant a lot for them financially. But only one person saw clearly that this was a significant enough opportunity to take the chance despite how everybody feels. Everybody has greatness served to them, but not everybody will pick it up off their plate and decide that this is what I want to do, this is what I want to accomplish, this is how I'm going to approach it. Not every time that something is happening on the inside of you, everybody will agree with it. And whilst everybody doesn't agree with it, that does not mean that it is not for you. Not every time you will receive confirmation about what it is that you want to accomplish, the dream that you have in your heart. Not everybody has the ability to see clearly what it is that you want to accomplish. But don't be fooled by that. Recognize that it is a possibility that I may be the one who has to set the precedence for this thing to take place. And you have to set it in your mind that if not me, then who else? Who else? If it is not me, who else will it be? If history is to be created, then I have to be the one. I have to be the one to ensure that if greatness is to take place this day, then my name has to be associated with greatness. 12 men went to spy out the promised land according to biblical writings. They went and they saw that there was substance, there was food in abundance, there was wealth and potential to become everything that they wanted to become when everybody got there. But at the end of it, 12 people came back, but only 2 people said, we can do it. Out of that, I believe that everybody in life has the capacity to achieve, but only a small percentage will actually say, we can do it. So today I want to challenge you that out of 12 people that came back, they came back with fruit, they came back with evidence, they came back with testimony. But only one person said, I can do it. 2 people said, we can do it. Everybody else said, it cannot be done. It is not possible. We will not. We don't want to take that chance. I believe that I am one of the 2. And if you are one of the 2, then I want us together to step into the thing that you believe that it is that you need to step into, because together we will achieve what we need in each other and from each other to accomplish what it is that we have set out. You know, we all have to give account one day. Not for just a confession that we make, but we all have to give account for the things that we did with our life and with our time. And not only will we have to give account to a creator, but we'll have to give account to the creation for what we have done, for what we have achieved, for what we have accomplished. Because it could mean life and death for the people that we leave behind. So I want to encourage you today. I want to leave this behind. I want to leave this with you. Alright? Choose to defy odds. Choose to be disobedient to disobedience itself. Choose to shatter conventions and norms if norms and conventions are holding you back from getting where you need to get to in life. Choose to become all that you want to become. Choose greatness, because everybody was born for greatness. Dr. Martin Luther King said, not fame, because greatness is accomplished through service, and everybody can serve and everybody must serve And everybody was designed to serve in an area of gifting that God has placed us on the earth to serve in. And if we don't serve, then nobody else may get served. God bless you and have a blessed rest of the day.